Alright then, boys and girls. So I'm going to have a drive to Newmillerdam. It's a nice, easy, steady ride in this absolutely beautiful weather. It is absolutely gorgeous today. Got my sat nav on. I know where I'm going. It's always nice to know how long you're going to be and stuff, innit? I've got everything. I've got some petrol money. I could probably do with some petrol now. So I'll call it Jet at Toppert Road. And it's that warm, I'm sweating. I've only just bloody set off. And I'm still sweating a little bit from gym like. But the good thing is, because I'm sweating and that wind hits me, it's absolutely beautiful. I noticed, listening back on these, I probably talk too loud, because I think that it's like that headphone effect. You hear something loud, so you think you're going to be louder, but it's actually not that loud. So I'm practicing just talking nice and steady. And hopefully, just hopefully, you can hear me perfect. I did also notice I sound like a dirty phone call without panting. It's not because I'm panting, it's just that microphone's that close to my mouth and it's super sensitive. It's actually pushing on my lips now. But yeah, if it's a nice open road, I might open it up a little bit, but it's not about going fast. It's never been about going fast. Going fast is kind of cool, but that's not what I'm all about. Well, a little bit, yeah, I want to get an AJ, something like that when he's old enough. It'd be lovely. I bet they make me take my mask, helmet off, which is an absolutely massive pain in the arse. Because if I were a Muslim, it'd be a completely different story. Hopefully she might be alright. I get it thumbs up. She's let me, bless her. They might realise it's me now, to be fair. Normally they'll not let you. They'll not let you put petrol in. Only because they're all fucking tow rags and that. That was a swear word. I'm not supposed to be saying swear words. Can I squeeze 15 into it? Ah, 15 and a penny. I mean, what they don't realise on a bike like this, obviously they've got the registration, it's all on cameras. Cheers, Paul. Hi, lovey. I've not got a penny. Thank you very much. See you later. But yeah, by no means am I any kind of racist or like that. But if it were a Muslim in a burqa, they'd not stop them. And I did once hear a story about Muslims and because they couldn't get away with wearing a burqa, one of them went for driving lessons and went and passed a test about 5 or 6 times as different people, because how do you identify? Anyway, 27-28 minutes, nice little ride out. I had a couple of nice bendy roads, aren't we, I think, if I remember correctly. Fucking potholes. See, I told about me swearing, which I completely get it. Yeah, anybody that wants to watch, they might not like swearing, but it's not like my videos get thousands of views anyway. It's not like kids are watching it. And when you put it onto YouTube, it does actually ask if it's for kids or not. So a couple of swear words wait to no. It's a slip of the tongue, I can't help it. Look at that, come out, we aren't even looking. We aren't even looking. Didn't even attempt to slow down. If I were a second faster, I'd have been off my bike. So I'd never say I'm world's best driver, but through riding, I think someone who's never ridden a bike before, they'll not quite get how frustrated a biker gets with cars, because they don't take into account that, oh, if I hit him, it's a bit of damage to my car, but I could kill him. They don't think of that. Don't know. Oh, that was popping up. On a different thing, it's got to be over a year ago now. I was going to this roundabout in an old car, a Citroen Berlingo, and somebody in a car very, very similar to that one pulled out on me. I'd slammed my anchors on a roundabout, so I papped at her and she flagged me. And then a little bit further down the road, I'll say it when we get there, she slammed her anchors on, and I slammed my anchors on. I just missed her, the car behind me, he weren't paying as much attention. He went straight in to the back of me, wrote my car off. It's took over a year, and I've had a letter yesterday saying that they're finally going to pay out. Well, there where she slammed anchors on, Cawood Drive. Yeah, I had some right injuries because I went to the gym. It really impeded everything. I couldn't bend my arm properly. If you can't bend your arm, you can't lift weights. Now, if I'd have stopped going to the gym, I might have recovered faster, but I never stopped. The minute that you stop going, that's the minute you start losing interest. It gets harder and harder to restart the longer you've had off. So I wanted to carry on and carry on and carry on as long as I could. I got through it. I'm alright. It's better. But yeah, over a year. Another shocking company. I'll name them. They're called Lyons Davidson. So I don't normally skimp on my insurance, but basically breakdown covers and accident covers, I've got them to an extent, but breakdown cover, I get that free with my bank, so I don't need to pay an extra 30-40 quid for that. So I got put onto this for personal injury to Lyons Davidson, and every single time you phoned them, I think the accident were in like May, April. They waited till August to send me in for a physical to see a doctor. I'm like, well, luckily it weren't lucky, but it still hurt. I was struggling for a good 6 months. It was like all down my left arm, but it really had to lift and just do basic stuff. I still get it now. I'll get a certain ache after a while, but it's all through that. But yeah, I got through to them, and yeah, so we're very excited to take your claim on. Wait 3 months, and we'll send you for a physical. Like, I'll be bloody healed by then. So that was that. And then I had to phone them every week, and they'd say, oh yeah, we'll phone you back, 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 we'll phone you back. That's about a quarter at times they said it to me. Never once did they phone me back. We'll phone you back on Monday. I phoned them back 4 weeks later. Oh yeah, sorry that we didn't phone you back. So then they'd say to me, right, we'll phone you back, and they couldn't get my sarcasm. Like, I'm sorry, but I'm not holding my breath. Yeah, they told me that I should be entitled to about 2.5 grand. There's Stevie. I think that was Steve. Could have been. Probably not. He didn't look as fat. Sorry, Steve. But yeah, they told me I'm due like 2.5 grand. So I'm like, that's cool. I can think of I can spend that on, like, and get me a couple of pints in Rome and win it. And after all this time, they sent an offer. They said we'll pay him 600 quid. I'm like, no, I'm not accepting that. So it took another 3 months for another offer to come. I mean, all they're doing is bloody phoning each other. Why does it take 3 months for them to phone each other? Never understood it. Just drag it out and drag it out. Now I've settled on 1,100 quid, and they take 2,800 quid of that. So I'm getting about just short of 800 quid, I think, which Better than a kicking stonks. Well, I could have gone out selling my body and sucking dicks for that amount of time and earned more, you know what I mean? Oh, Trace, that's another swear word. I know for a fact you're shaking your head at me now. I know that you just looked up at Netflix and now you're laughing, and now you've just looked at Amazon Prime. Oh, I don't think I wanted to go down here. It's telling me 19 minutes, is it? Oh, it's 21 minutes. It's only added a couple on. There's a gig I've started doing down here on something like a Sunday afternoon, well, early tea time. Chuff, I can smell that weed. Just passed a guy that was sparking a fag up. That weren't a real fag. That stank of weed, that. Yeah, I started doing this gig down here. It's only like a pub and it's got a little fire in it and everything. It's nice enough. A lot of really loud people coming. All them that wear bum bags and tracksuit bottoms, you know which type I mean. Man satchels, like wannabe gangsters, a lot on them. And I think, to be fair, it's just up here to the left. It might actually, in fact it's this left. Is it this one? No, it's not that one. And it's not that one. I think it might actually be taking me up it. I forgot the name of the pub. There it is, New Sportsman Inn. The Sportsman Inn. Like I said, quaint little pub, it's nice enough, but a lot of rowdy, druggy looking people go in there. When I say druggy, I don't mean smackheads, I mean coke sniffers, potheads, people that just want to fake you. I was saying to Trace yesterday, I can't remember what road it is. I went on it, it was terrible. It's local to us. Went on it, it was absolutely terrible. And I've been on it a day or two after, and they've completely retarmacked it. It looks really nice. I keep feeling little chuffing insects. I've got this tiny space on my visor, and insects always find a way in. Always. Through tiniest little oils. Oh, that video on Facebook, motorbike past a load of guys on push bikes, and then it stops for a rest and they go by and they go meow. Makes me chuckle every time. Well, what have I got to report? Not a lot, really. I had a bit of a knob last Monday. Well, I say a bit of a knob, I had a lot of a knob. So I spent 3 days apologising. There's been 2 kids, one guy that I've not spoken to for about 5 or 6 months, who are an absolute bell end, and he apologised to me. Took him 6 months, but he apologised to me last week. And then another guy that I were happy to never talk to again. He pulled me up the other day after 14-15 months that I've not spoken to him, and he apologised, and it were a proper apology. And I says to him, do you know what? I said, I'm absolutely sick and tired of falling out with people. And a lot of time it's obviously what I've not done. I know I can be a knob, I can be a right knob, especially when I've had a drink. But on the 2 occasions where I fell out with these, I've not even done note to them. You know what I mean? It's not even note that I've done, which is what gets me goat. But it might have took them a collective 2 years between them to apologise, but we can now not have to look over each other's shoulders, and you know what I mean? Not over each other's shoulders, but over our shoulders. I know what I mean. Good thing about being on a bike, this is probably the best thing about being on a bike: lane filtering. Look at this, past everybody. Traffic? What traffic? What's he shaking his head for? I saw him. It's because he thinks he's hard with his bald head and his posh flash car. This is actually the law. I am allowed to do this. Oh, she's a stupid ass. She's trying to fucking undertake me now. I'm past her. Well, she's going to try to undertake me. Some people really don't have brains of bone with. What a dickhead. He just slammed his anchor on because he wasn't watching. For this other guy to slam his anchor on. I say, this is what I mean, when you're on a bike, you got to pay much more attention to what's going on around you, and you start to realise how many pathetically shit drivers they are, because there's quite a few. Like, a lot of them think I'm doing something wrong by doing this. But I can fit through the gap. So what is their problem? I'm not making their journey take any longer. No, I'm not impeding them in any way. I'm having right little talk about absolutely nothing, aren't I? Anyway, so I don't know if I said where I was going. On my way to Newmillerdam, there's it's a really nice lake. There's an ice cream van and a pub at side of it, and somewhere to get a cup of tea. So I think that's what I'm going to do. And I go there, get my jacket off, sit in the sun for 10, have a cup of coffee, take a few pictures at bike, and then set back off. Oh, one of the things on bike, you can smell everything. I said earlier on, I could smell that weed. can smell something now. I don't know if it's them horses that I can smell. A couple of scruffy looking, not well looked after horses over there. They kind of a little bit. Oof. Indicated right, so I pulled into the left and he turned chuffing left. Stuff that I'm going up through them. What's he doing? We're on a green light. That's what I mean. Someone's just not got sense to the bone with. My bad. Right, 12 minutes away. I absolutely love this bike, but the grips, I don't know if it's because I'm resting on my arms, the style of bike it is. I'm used to having a chopper and you're sat back, whereas this you're leant more forward, your weight is actually on your arms. So after a while your hands kind of ache a little bit. And you know, when I first started riding, I couldn't wait to get a Freecom 2, which is basically a Bluetooth headset. So I've got speakers inside my helmet, and this Bluetooth headset, obviously you can talk on phone or I can play it radio. So I'm driving along with music on, but since I started doing this and talking, I'm just talking absolute balls. I'm just absolutely loving it. It's more fun. Oh, that were a fast set-off line. And that were only a little twist at wrist. Okay, I'm still kind of new to this bike and how fast it is compared to my other one. I try not to set off too fast because I'm nearly. You see him stall it then. He had to slam his anchors on because he was just about to pull out on me. Yeah, because I'm not that used to how fast this one is compared to my other one. I'm like still a bit cautious about winding on, going full throttle, quick set-offs, because I'm thinking front wheel's going to come up, I'm not going to have a clue what to do, I'm going to be panicking. Oh, I'm going to get past this learner driver. I've got to pass learner driver, haven't I?